lovely, by the way. You look, and wonderful snake movement, the woman in the skirt trying to, wow. Risky, and we all appreciate it. We made sure we shot it from the right angle, because that would have been bad. You know, I'll tell you, sometimes stuff happens on the show and it doesn't make it to your living room. We run out of time or something goes wrong, so we have to edit the show a tiny, tiny bit. This is an example. We got this letter the other day. Dear Ellen, in December, my wife Jennifer came to a taping of your show. You may remember her. She was the hottie in the short skirt who you invited on stage to do the worm, and she did it, but was edited out. She still talks about it all the time. The amazing part is that Jennifer had visualized meeting you for years. I called her out on the floor.
And even though we both fly, grown-ups, don't even try to hide, cause it's stop blowing up. Girlfriend telling you she wanna see. I say, I don't know, but you say gladly.
So, there was nothing wrong with the performance, Jennifer. We ran out of time. I'm sorry about it, so I'm gonna call her right now, because she's been talking about it.
Hello?
Hey, Jennifer?
Yeah?
Jennifer, hey, it's Ellen DeGeneres. How you doing?
Oh, my God.
Hi.
Oh, my God, this is crazy. You're calling me. Hi.
Hi. I can't believe that we edited you. You know, you went and told your friends you were going to be on the show and everything, and then we ran out of time. And did your friends think you were lying about it?
Oh, my God, completely. Yeah, you know, I kind of pull it out at weddings and stuff whenever I've had a few glasses of wine.
So, basically, whenever you're in a dress, you do it.
Yeah. It's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. I bet. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to give you another chance to do the worm or the snake or the centipede, because you're going to come with us to Universal Orlando Resort, and we're going to be there for 4 days, 3 nights, airfare, hotel accommodations, tickets to our show. Listen, it's going to be warm there, so wear some shorts.
Okay.
All right? Shorts that
Very
are...
short.
No, they don't have to be short. What's wrong with you, Jennifer?
God, Ellen.
I can't wait to see you, and this time we won't edit it out, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
I'll see you
Thank you for this.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Don't go. Great show, I'll tell you. Somebody who's not going to be on the show today is a very, very nice woman named Jennifer Sutton, and I'll explain to you. She, you know, before the show starts, you all dance, and we watch, of course. I watched all of you, and the guy in the suspenders, fantastic job. Yeah. And so, because I watch you before I come out here, sometimes I call people out during the show to dance, and there was a woman who did the worm when they were playing around, and I called her out, and I said, do the worm here. She did it on the show. She called all her friends, and we cut it because the show went long. And so then we invited her to Orlando, and we said, definitely it won't get cut, and it was cut again. So here's everything you have not seen on the show.
How you doing? Okay, this is your big moment. Do the worm. We won't cut it this time. Do the worm. You don't have a skirt on this time.
Vibrant thing. And even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye.
I'm sorry we cut you. I swear, you're not going to get cut this time. I promise. You're definitely in the show.
All right, she got cut. And so, she's a lovely woman, and I'm sure she told all her friends again that she was going to be on. So now I'm going to call her and invite her back. She lives in Austin, Texas.
Hello?
Hey, Jennifer?
Yeah?
It's Ellen DeGeneres. I'm going to talk really quickly.
Okay.
Hey, listen, you remember in Orlando when you did the worm?
Yes,
And
I do remember that.
Yeah, and I said you're not going to get cut?
Yeah.
Did you tell people that you were going to be on?
Only about 1,000, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you watched the show where you got cut?
I did, yes.
Okay.
We watched.
Okay, I swear, you're not going to get cut next time. Will you come back out? We'll fly you back out. You're going to do the worm, and we won't cut you next time, okay?
I will be there.
Okay, great. I'm hanging up so you don't get cut.
Thanks, Ellen.
All right, don't go away when we come back. I'm going to show you the best photos ever. All right, before we get started, I have to make sure I get this in. I have to introduce you to somebody. People dance before the show all the time, right? So, and I watched in my dressing room, and I saw this woman who could do the worm. And so I said, you know, when I came out here like this, I said, come show people the worm, so that it wasn't just for us in the audience, it was people at home. So I tried to show her on the show several times, and every single time it got cut because we ran out of time. It's not my fault. I have good intentions. I put the woman on trying to show her off, and John Stamos talks too long. And so, so this is the first time she was on, supposedly. What's your name?
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Okay, so she got cut. So I felt bad. Don't waste time clapping. We got to get her on. So, so we invited her to Orlando, and I said, come to Orlando. I promise you'll get on. Here's her in Orlando.
All
right, I'm sorry we cut you. I swear, you're not going to get cut this time. I promise. You're definitely in the show.
She got cut. Okay, so then I called her, and I invited her back, and she's here today. Jennifer, hey, Jennifer. So you're not going to get cut today. Stay right there. She's not going to do it right now. You're going to do the worm a bunch of times throughout the show, so there's no way it can get cut. And I could ask you any time, so just sit there and be ready. Just limber up, whatever you have to do. And phone Jennifer, do the worm.
Such a vibrant thing, the vibrant thing. And even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Acting like grown-ups, don't even try to hide 'cause the spot blown up. Girlfriend telling you she wanna see.
I asked Jennifer to stay right there so that at any point she could do the worm. As a matter of fact, do it right now, Jennifer.
Such a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. And even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Acting like grown-ups.
Have a seat. Yeah. All right, we'll take care of you afterwards. We'll get you a massage or something. Or buy you some Epsom salt. Hey, just to let you know, Leah, we'll be right back with Luke Wilson. But first of all, do the worm again, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Bye, Leah.
Such a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing.
Telling your story. Have you ever done the worm?
I'm sure I have.
Yeah? Jennifer's going to do it right now.
And even though we both fly, give each other space.
All right. I want to thank my guests, Luke Wilson, Judge Mathis, Leah Remini, Ricky Martin, Jennifer Sutton, for being such a good sport. She has 3 kids at home, and she's doing this for us, and she actually is happy to be here. All right. So tomorrow on the program, Sharon Stone is going to be here. Once again, Ricky Martin, everybody. I want to remind you about what we're doing with Sprint and Schwab's website called In the Motherhood. We told you about this. People send in actual stories about motherhood, and you vote for your favorites, and then they're reenacted in webisodes. And I get to announce the first winner. I don't know how many winners there will be. Do you know, Mary? Andy? Okay, but anyway, this is the first winner. 5 total. And this is the weirdest coincidence. Okay, first, the winning story is from a woman named Jennifer Sutton, who coincidentally has been on our show so many times. She's the woman who did the worm and kept getting cut. We kept cutting it, and it got to be a joke. It was ridiculous. We cut her so many times. So we had no idea that this was happening. We didn't know she entered the public votes for this, and she didn't even use her name. She used her email address. It's a total coincidence. But I love that I can read her story. This is what she wrote in, and you can, I'm sure, keep writing in, and it's still going on right now. We had this great 10-year-old cat named Jack. The kids would carry him around and sit on him, and nothing ever bothered him. We have 3 kids, ages 4, 3, and 1. The middle one is Eli. Eli really loves chapstick, loves it. He kept asking to use my chapstick, so one day I showed him where in the bathroom I keep my chapstick and how he could use it whenever he wanted to, but he needed to put it right back in the drawer when he was done. Last year on Mother's Day, I rounded the corner to go into the bathroom, and there was Eli. He was applying my chapstick very carefully to Jack's rear end. Eli looked right into my eyes and said, "Chapped." And now, if you have a cat, you know he's right. Their little butts do look pretty chapped, and frankly, Jack didn't seem to mind. And that is my favorite Mother's Day moment ever, because it reminds us that no matter how hard we try to civilize these glorious little creatures, there will always be that day when you realize you've been using your chapstick on the cat's butt. Congratulations, Jennifer. You deserve a lot more than that, and you should see a doctor.